Everyone, we're going to start it off on a weekly chart here on DXY. As you can see, DXY closed last week in a kind of a doji-ish candle. For next week, we have to see if we're going to retest the bottom or the top. Where are we going to go? I don't know. But if we do fall back from here and get a push back to the downside, that will give you upside push on Bitcoin and ETH. If we get pushed to the top, and euro becomes more valuable because they do plan on cutting. ECB and Bank of England do plan on being one of the first to cut, and if they do, that will probably get a little bit of a pushback on Dixie, giving upside continuation. But until then, we might see upside on it, forcing the banks and markets to cause ECB and Bank of England to cut. So if they want that to happen, pushing the price of it up so their domestic goods become too expensive would probably be the most ideal way to go about that. So upside meaning downside on stocks, Bitcoin, ETH would come. Keep in mind, halving did pass, so now it could be a sell the news event on the crypto world as well as in the other equities world. We need to basically see inflation chill with unemployment not continue to grow. As long as that occurs, then we won't have any issues with a recession possibility. But if unemployment starts creeping up with the way that the inflation is looking, we can have bigger recession issues in the near future. We have already had like a 3 to 5% correction. We can easily go to 10% correction in the equities world in the US. That's what basically we're going to see this next month come in. And if that occurs, that means more downside correction in these equities. And that's a buying opportunity because eventually the bottom will find support and then we will see upside. It's if you have the ability to DCA into these lows, that's going to be able to determine if you're going to have financial success into the end of the year or not. Otherwise, if you're just sitting and waiting, there's going to be one day you're going to have a 15% pump, and then you're trying to chase that pump. It's going to be you missing majority of the move of the market that day. So just be aware if you're trying to get in and out, in and out, in and out, and if you don't know your levels, you're going to get slapped, and you're probably going to get chopped. And if you would have just held long term, you probably would have been more successful in the in the end of the day in your P&L. So all that aside, I'm not going to get into helping you manage your stuff. That's stuff for members, but let's go quickly to Bitcoin. I gave you multiple warnings that once we lost 71,000, that's a weekly level. We were trying to short 75.6 or 76.5. We didn't get it, but then everyone over here shorted at 71. I told you the next level was going to be 65.6. If you can't get above 65.6, like I said in our members morning video, where I gave you guys an opportunity to take that exact top short. If you got it, good for you. Get ready to take some profit, and we'll see next week if we're gonna go continue and test into these wicks, or even possibly lower into the $55,000 area. All that will be coming today if we can't close the weekly above 65.6. Maybe Monday we'll retest it and then break down. I don't know. I'm just giving you that path of least resistance looks like that. Also, since the halving is over, it could be a sell news event. Unless buyers on Monday step up in the institutional world and trying to get some supply, you might see a sell-off. Okay, sell news event. Next is ETH, same situation, but weaker. You're putting in this little dead cat bounce right now, so maybe ETH is getting rotation out of Bitcoin because people are taking profits in there and probably putting into ETH and staking it for the bull run, whatever, who knows. The point is that this uptrend right now has been broken to the down, and unless you get open and closes above 34.50, this is a downtrend that's going to grind into the support of 29 and possibly even lower into 2400, depending on if ETH is going to follow Bitcoin's sell-off or if there is even a sell-off. If there's no sell-off and we're using these as supports and we're going to go continue up, well, we want to see decisive open and closes above our resistance, which is the red dotted line. Okay, for ETH, it's 34.50. For Bitcoin, it's 65.7. And those are probably going to be areas that people are going to be shorting off of until then. So it is what it is. If you guys are interested in joining our Discord server and trading with me live, feel free to join. The link to the Discord server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow. So thank you so much. keep in mind that the end of the month is over. So if you're planning on joining in the new fresh month for members, May is right around the corner. So I highly suggest it. If not, if you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you haven't already, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so that you get these updates as they come out. Please feel free to share these videos with other like-minded individuals who have an interest in trading and living off of their day-to-day, scalps. And then last but not least, if you haven't already, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below or come to the Discord server and feel free to talk to me there because you will get an instant response. I'm there all day. So talk to you soon, guys. Have a great day. Be safe. And yeah, get ready for